This is going to be the start of Vlog 3. It's Tuesday the 6th. I'm still reading The Book Eaters. My plan is over today and tomorrow to just finish it because I'm up to 147. That's halfway. That's more than halfway. That's like 3 pages more. So I can do this. I really can. Yeah, so I plan to read this, and then I have another bag that I'm gonna do. So far I've crocheted a bag and a cardigan. To be fair, the squares are already done, and some of the squares for this is already done. So I just have to like do the back. So the front's gonna be squares, the back isn't. It's gonna be like one colour. But yeah, when I'm doing that, I'll put on some TV. Or I might download Pride and Prejudice on Libby for like audiobook. That would be interesting. I've never done that before. I've never listened to an audiobook before. I don't know why. I just never have. That is the plan for today. Not much. Another stay-at-home day. Let's get to it. I don't even have one. Oh no, I do. Do you want another one? Hell to pay. I've got 3. Bish! Thank you. That's love, that is. Okay, I think I'm just a dumbass. So, I mentioned the passages at the start of chapters from Flesh and Blood, something about book eaters, whatever, his secret history or something. The author is a character in the book, a character we've already met, and I just didn't click in my head. So I am stupid. But yeah, as previously seen, I ended up going out with my sister to like a little botanic garden kind of thing near my family's house in Berwick. So that was very cute. We made daisy chains and little fairy houses, which was really freaking wholesome, and just took some photos and stuff, and that was really nice. And we had burgers. So yeah, I just intend on finishing reading this up to 173. Sorry, that's the washing machine. I want to get maybe to 200. See how that goes. It's like 30 pages. Don't know if I'll end up doing it. But yeah, that's my plan. That's my day. This is my cardigan. I added a few rows. I just realised that these are like going to be separate vlogs, so all the information is going to be spread out throughout 3 vlogs. So, well, not even like 6. Still got like 8 days to go. But yeah, so You'll have to watch them in order to understand what I'm saying, but that's alright. It's like a TV show. You have to watch the other episodes to figure out what's going on. So yeah, I'm just an idiot. Possibly spoilers? I don't think so, but kind of. I'm not going to go too in depth, but like in the first chapter or two, it's mentioned that the husband is dead. I just read the murder scene, or I just read the killing scene of an abusive husband, and I loved it. It was great. It was really satisfying. As I said previously, she's a 6 foot tall woman who can throw a motorcycle, by the way. And the whole thing's like, oh, she's 22, she's young, she can't stand up for herself, which, fair enough. I like to talk big, but I know for a fact I would just cry at any sign of conflict and not stand up for myself anyway. But yes, the whole thing was like, oh, she's doesn't know any better, she's holding out hope kind of thing. And honestly, at this point, she's lost all hope and she's just murdering people left, right, and center. And it's great. It's fantastic. And honestly, when they started describing it, I'm like, hell yes. More satisfaction I've gotten from this fucking book. Finally, the strong 6 foot tall, like, superhuman woman is kicking some ass and killing some assholes. And I loved it. It was great. Honestly, page 187 to 188 or something like that. And it was like 184. Great. It's a great time. Loved it. Top notch. Alrighty. So, update. I have gotten to page 232 and I'm to chapter 27. There are 295 pages, so that is just over 60 pages left. I think, life permitting, I will finish this tomorrow. It is a very good book. I will give it that. And like, it's gotten to the part of the story where it's more up to date. So like, the very start is like 7 years ago kind of thing when she's 22, and then now we're like that much left, so we're catching up to present day when she's more of like, where she's more confident in herself and she's more of a fighter, you know, and she'll do anything to like protect herself and her son, which she's always done, but she's always done it in a way that complies with the men and what they need of her. But now she's, you know what, she's like, you know what, fuck you, I know you're gonna end up killing me, everything you say is a lie, so I'm just gonna do what I want to do and like double cross you bitches. Well, she's like quadruple crossing everyone at this rate, honestly. It's great. So it's just like, this bit was tough. It was tough to get through because it was just her fucking having to go through the worst stuff in the world. And then this bit, great. She's fighting back. She's making coups, you know, she's like double crossing everyone. And there is a lot going on. Now there's like a cult involved, and like all the knights are double crossing their own people, and like everyone is double crossing everyone. Everyone is staging coups, and everyone is killing their leaders. Like so much was happening in the first half of the book, but it was just so like, oh, brutal to get through. But now it's getting better. Like, it's always been good. I have to like reiterate that, is that it is a good book. The writing is good. It is getting this reaction out of me. So obviously the story is really good. It's just what it's about is hard. So it is a bit tough, but it is getting interesting, and it is getting, I'm like, come on. I do have a few predictions. I feel like the person that she is planning on quadruple crossing everyone with, I think he's gonna die. I just feel it, you know what I mean? Like, someone has to die. It's all about how everyone's being killed and men and stuff. It just has to happen, you know what I mean? Or maybe the love interest might die, even though she's not really much of a love interest at the moment. Maybe, I know the son doesn't die because I'm pretty sure I read the last like line. And I'm like, that's got the boy's name in it, so. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed. But today was a fun day. Today was a really nice day, wholesome. And yeah, good night. See you tomorrow. I finished it. Good. So, it's about women being oppressed. Honestly, it was a lot more happy ending than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be like everyone dies. At the very least, the bad guys are still alive, you know? Because like the whole book is like, oh, there's no happy endings. She doesn't live in a fairy tale. But, spoilers, it's rather happy. People who need to stay alive, almost everyone stays alive. It was a very good book. I think I will give it 4 stars. Like, I know I've ranted about it and I was so angry about it, but it was a really good story. The characters were good. It was a very interesting concept. The kid like eats minds and then takes on their characteristics, and like that stuff is really interesting. It's very interesting. It's interesting if you hadn't realized. I don't know if there'll be a sequel. I don't think there would be. There's very open-ended, being her being like, oh, I'll save your sister one day. It might not be as bad to you as it was to me. I just like, they don't go into detail at all, very rarely. There's like a few like lines and then it kind of like fades to black and you understand that it's everything unconsensual is happening. So it's just that, it's just me thinking about the in-between. That is the part that just, you know what I mean? Like 5 years in a house every night, has to have sex with a man that she doesn't, she's gay for one. Also the love interest was very rare. It was barely a love interest. It was a very small love story, which is all right, but I'm a romance girly. I love a romance. A romance can get me through a tough book. So maybe if the romance was a bit more prominent. Yeah. Anyway, finished that. I think I want to watch Willow, the new series about the movie from the 80s. So I'm probably going to watch that on my computer. I haven't started my second bag yet, so I've got to try and do that. I'll do the back. I'll work on the back because I don't know how to do granny squares. So my mum's going to have to show me how to finish that off. Yeah, finished it. Good book. Let's get on with that day. Good morning. It is 12 o'clock. I just got out of bed and it is 14 degrees. I'm in bed because I've been that cold. So I don't really want to do anything today, but also I didn't do anything yesterday. And if I don't leave the house, I get depressed. I become existential and I don't see the point in life. So I'm going to do the only thing I know how to do, and that's op shop. So I'm going to go to some local ones, hoping to find some books. Honestly, I did not think it would be this hard to find The Princess Bride. I mean, like, I guess I'd never seen it in an op shop before, so I don't know why I assumed it would just be there. Which is alright. I mean, I'll just get it new, or like on eBay, like secondhand or something. But I'm still going to keep looking. Also, I'm looking for Coraline, the movie, because it doesn't stream anywhere. And it's like, I think it's a masterpiece of a film. And again, no one apparently has bought that and given it up. So that is today's goal. I'm going to eat some food because I haven't eaten today. And then I'm going to head off. Also, I didn't like what I was crocheting the other day. So I just unraveled it. I think that's also spiraled me into an existential episode because I'm like, well, I just spent like 3 hours doing this. What's the point in life? So, yeah. I'm in a bit of a slump. a life slump. So I'm going to try and get myself out of it. Have you ever watched a TV show that you really like? And it's British, so there's only like 2 seasons. And then you finish it. And you get legit depression. Because you finish the show and it was really good and you can't find anything that's just like it. That's what's happening as well. So I got the blues, and then I've also finished a really good TV show. If anybody's seen the 2011 TV series Spy, it's BBC, I think. It was just so cute, and it was really funny. Disappointing, guys. Disappointing. I'm making dumplings, and then I'll leave. So the joke's on me. My mum said she was gonna leave her car, but she didn't. So I'm stuck here. I mean, I guess another day in the house won't kill me. I can just sit outside in the freezing cold and read Pride and Prejudice in my corset with the wind blowing in my hair. Or I could pull an Elizabeth Bennet and just go for a walk in a field. Could go for a walk. Take the dogs for a walk. And maybe stop at a park and read. But will I? We'll see. Probably not. Really at a loss. I started watching Willow, and I'm really liking it. I love it. They have a lesbian love story, first episode in, but then they kind of forgot about it. They just kind of, they kissed and they just like haven't mentioned it yet. So that's a bit annoying, but it's really good. It's a bit fun. It's a bit fun, a bit fantastical. But it comes out every Wednesday. I hate it when they do that. I need it all. But then if I watch it all in one go, then I'll be depressed that it's finished. Which is what has happened with Spy. Should I just rewatch it? I've already watched the first season twice. Because I watched the first full season and my mum's like, you know what? I don't think I've actually seen that. And I was like, it's really good. Do you want to watch it? And she's like, I don't know. I might not understand it if you're so far in. And I'm like, don't you worry, babes. I'll put it on again. It's that good. I'll watch the first season twice in a row. I watched it all day. My mum came home and I just started again. And to be fair, I watched Ghosts, the TV show. Loved it, right? Came here, put it on again. And I'm considering rewatching it a third time within the span of a month. I tried watching the American version. It's alright. It's not as bad as I thought it might be, but it's not clinging me, you know what I mean? Like, you know when you just like wake up and you're like, oh, I get to watch my show. That's not what's happening. Good morning. So today, I'm feeling better. I'm out of my post TV show blues. I found stuff to watch. I watched season 3 of Staged, which is always amazing. And then I found a really good TV show called Starstruck from like 2021 and 2022. Got like 2 seasons out and it's really good. I'm loving it. So I've got those. So I don't have to worry too much about not having something to watch, which is really dumb, but it just affects my mood. I think other people will understand that. Anyway, I have been reading Pride and Prejudice. I think I'm up to page like 84. It's going well. It's really cute. It's like, I don't know, it feels like I'm reading it's like Studio Ghibli, or like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just very wholesome. It's very much tell, don't show, which you're always told show, don't tell, because they like, Jane Austen writes the conversation, but just describing what the conversation was, and there's very little dialogue. It's very weird. Maybe it's just how classics were written, but it's, I don't know, I've not really read anything like that before. Today, the plan, I have my mum's car, so I can leave the house. My parents, there's like this group of op shops. There's 3 big op shops in Kilsyth, I don't know, on Canterbury Road, and my parents call it the Big 3. So I might take you to the Big 3. We'll see how that goes. It's just op shops. I just have nothing else to do. I mean, yeah, well, this is what this whole thing is. It's just me op shopping and reading books, so I don't know what more you expect from me. I'm delivering what I've promised. I can't drink that, that's too hot. So yeah, I'm just gonna have my toast, have my tea, and then pop out. It's 10 o'clock. It's, I don't know how cold it is. I'll probably bring a jacket. But yeah, let's see where the day takes us. Tonight I am going to a teppanyaki bar for my dad's work thing with my parents. So that'll be a fun little show. Dinner and a show, I think. I haven't been to one since like year 7 when they take you to teppanyaki. Anyone else do that? In like, I think it was year 7 or like year 5. Japanese, like lot class. Learning other, I actually don't know what LOTE stands for. I would have thought it was learning other languages or something, but that would be LOL. Anyway, so yes, teppanyaki and op shops. Hello. So I've finished at the Big 3. A bit disappointing. I mean, I could just show you what I got. I got a cute little shirt. It's got like the poofy sleeves that we're all looking for and a little bit of a corset vibe. A Christmas Carol. It's Christmas coming up. I don't have anything Christmassy to read, so I'm like, girl, a Christmas Carol. And brain training. I have a DS now, so I can buy Nintendo DS games. And then also I found $10 on the ground. It's a great day. I cannot find a Princess Bride anywhere. It doesn't exist apparently. So I'm thinking the only way I'm going to find it is at a second-hand bookstore. So I'm going to go to one in Belgrave. Let's see if it works. So the bookshop that I went to was closed for some reason. It's not meant to be closed. It's meant to be open every day, 9 to 4, but apparently not. Anyway, you've seen what I got. I legit just got those 3 things. Christmas Carol. It's also got, and other Christmas stories. So that's exciting. Christmas Carol, Christmas Tree, a Christmas Dinner, A Good Humoured Christmas, and selected bibliography. So I got a few little classics in there, if I finish this book, that means I can technically have finished a cheeky 4 stories. So I also got Brain Training. It's the second one. It's called More Brain Training. I usually got the first one, so I don't know what's on this one. But let's hope my DS works. I need to buy a charger for that. But now I can start buying like old DS games I used to have. All I used to do was like the dogs one, DS Dogs, and Mario Kart. So, shame that shop was shut. I'll try another day at a different shop. Perhaps if I end up back in Belgrave, I'll try that one again, see if it's open. Because it's meant to be open every day. I did go back like half an hour later to check that it wasn't just shut for like lunch and still shut. So, that sucks. I'm thinking I might read this a bit later in the month, like the week of Christmas. I don't even know if any of these vlogs are going to be out before Christmas because I'm a coward. So I could just be posting a Christmas vlog at the end of January. So, but I think it would be nice to be able to read a Christmas story at Christmas time because it's not going to feel very much like Christmas because I live in Australia. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here. The next one might be the last one, it might be the second last one. Depends how long my days are and how much I do. But goodbye for now. Thank you if anybody's watched this. And hopefully I see you in the next one. Have a good day.